I am Jason Kleberg, this is Force 5, and being that we're about halfway through the year, here are my top 5 series from 2026. Now, I gotta say, there's plenty of shows that I have not yet gotten to, but I really want to. So this is not necessarily the best of TV shows of 2026, they're simply my favorite shows so far this year. At number 5, I've got The Burrows. This is a sci-fi mystery series that takes place at a retirement community. It's got a killer cast led by Alfred Molina, a person who is brought out to the Burrows, the picturesque retirement community that is designed to be the ultimate final community for older folks. But once he arrives, he realizes that something is not quite right. It's got an amazing supporting cast, including Gina Davis, Alfre Woodard, Clark Peters, Jenna Malone, Bill Pullman, Eric Edelstein, and Dennis O'Hare, who plays one of my favorite characters in the show. His name is Wally. It's got laughs, it's got heart, it's got some really scary moments. The show is a great opener, and that's kind of the vibe of the show, so check out the opener, and if you like it, you're probably going to be on board. This one is for fans of Stranger Things, the other lighter sci-fi horror mixes. I know the Duffer Brothers are involved in this as producers, and the director slate for this is also really strong. You can find this one, The Burrows, on Netflix. At number 4, I'm gonna go with Big Mistakes, a new darkly comedic crime show created by the extremely talented Rachel Sennett and Dan Levy. Dan Levy and Taylor Ortega have amazing chemistry as siblings who don't get along very well but have to coexist because they're being blackmailed by mobsters. Dan Levy plays Nicky. He's a pastor who always seems like he's on the end of his emotional rope, while Taylor Ortega plays Morgan, the sort of black sheep of the family who puts everybody in danger when she steals a necklace that she didn't think was valuable from a strip mall gift shop. It's got a fantastic supporting cast as well. My MVP being Laurie Metcalf as the matriarch, who's also running for mayor at the time that all of this is going on. It's a really fun watch. If you're into people who are continuously making bad situations worse because of their awful decision making, you probably like this, and it's really funny as well. You can also find this one on Netflix. That's Big Mistakes. At number 3, I'm going to go to HBO Max for the Steve Carell-led Rooster. This one is about Greg. He's an author who visits his daughter, a college professor who is having some troubles with her husband because she found out that he's cheating on her. Much to his dismay, he gets hired to teach a creative writing class while he's there at the school. And the show is about the relationships within the school, and it has some amazing side characters as well, with very rewarding character arcs. My favorite being the relationship between Greg and Tommy, one of his students. I'm also thrilled anytime I get to see John C. McGinley on screen because he's an incredible actor. Every character gets their kind of moment, and even the characters that you're going to hate have beats that give them just a little bit of humanity. This one is emotional. It's also extremely funny. It's also short, with episodes only lasting about 30 minutes, so it goes down smooth. And side note, it's got great music. I'm already looking forward to season 2. I hear that one has been greenlit already. That is Rooster. At number 2, I have Widow's Bay, the horror comedy sensation that has taken Apple TV by storm. Stars Matthew Rhys as Tom Loftus, the mayor of Widow's Bay, a small island in the New England area who is desperately trying to turn his island into a tourist destination. Unfortunately for him, the island is cursed. It's like Jaws, but if it was coming from the eyes of the mayor. It toes the line between creepy, quirky, and outright hilarious in a way that most horror comedies can't. The horror bits are actually really scary, and you never know what you're gonna get from scene to scene. Stephen Root, Kate O'Flynn, Kevin Carroll, Dale Dickey, and Neil Casey co-star. They're all great, and the series has some really wonderful guest stars as well, including Toby Huss, Hamish Linklater, and Betty Gilpin. Also, if nobody makes a physical version of Daddy's Home, the board game that they play in this show, it is a miss because it would sell like crazy. I'd buy one. At number 1, my favorite show of the first half of this year, 2026, is the Norwegian crime show Detective Hole, based on the Harry Hole book series by Joe Nesbo. Tobias Santelman stars as Detective Hole, a recovering alcoholic who is hung up on a bank robbery that happened 5 years prior that left a bank teller dead and his partner dead, although for very much different reasons. Joel Kinnaman co-stars as his co-worker who may have some things of his own to hide, things that become very clear after the first episode. Make no mistake about it, this is not a fun romp. It's a brutal ride, and you find out almost immediately how hard this show goes. The first scene has both an incredibly intense bank robbery flashback and a car chase scene that ends in spectacular fashion. It's extremely well shot, it's wonderfully acted, and Nick Cave produced the music, so you know that you're in good hands. That's Detective Hole. You can find that on Netflix. Again, these were my top 5 so far this year. There are still a bunch of things on my backlog that I need to check out. I haven't gotten to them, but I will. The Game of Thrones spinoff I heard is great. There's The Pit. There's a ton of great stuff that came out so far this year that I've heard about, but I haven't seen. Speaking of, what would you recommend to me? What are your favorite shows of the first half of 2026? And what should I tackle next? Let me know in the comments down below or email me at force5podcast@gmail.com.